What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Okay, we got to get started here, guys. We have 28 days to achieve bigger triceps. We know it can work because if it can work for Jesse, I like the sound effects. If it can work for Jesse, we know it can work for anybody. All right, get out of here. We know it can work for anybody. Here's the thing, guys. I actually promise, I'm going to stake my name to this video. We're going to get results here because you're going to have enough training opportunities. Now, I don't care what split you're following right now. You could be doing a bro split, you could be doing a push-pull leg split, you could be doing an upper body, lower body split. Whatever you're doing, you're going to have enough opportunities within 28 days to implement what I'm showing you here to have it have an effect, to allow you to start to see size increases in your triceps, okay? So that's where the promise comes in. Now, what are we doing? I'm going to show you again. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or even extremely advanced, because I'm going to take you inside a workout with me and WWE wrestler Jinder Mahal, where we actually implement these exact same tips so you can kind of get the feel of how that works and really start to implement them for yourself. So no matter how experienced you are, it's going to work. And then we know that they're going to work because we're taking 3 big compound exercises, ones that allow your triceps to kind of load up, meaning the barbell line tricep extensions, dips, and then also the close grip bench press. And the unique thing about those 3 exercises are we're actually hitting the triceps through its full range of motion, applying the most tension into the stretch position with the barbell line extensions, applying the most tension into the contracted position with the dips, and then hitting that mid-range with the close grip bench press. So we kind of are hitting all elements of the triceps as well. And we also have advanced training tips that I'm going to break out here that no matter how many times you've done those exercises, you're going to see them now start to provide new gains because you're going to implement these major tips, all right? So let's start with the line tricep extension. So you guys have seen me before talk about why you want to get that end position of the arms, not up all the way vertical overhead because you're losing tension on the triceps, with it parallel with the force of gravity. Instead, what you want to do is you want to have your arms angled a little bit backwards here so you can still have tension on the triceps. But beyond that, watch what I do with Jinder here. I tell him why we want to not just go into the bottom position of the rep, but to apply an additional stretch to get a stretch reflex going on the long head of the tricep, and how anatomically we're able to do that by just dropping the elbows a little bit further. When I get it here, I'll do a little bit of a lat stretch because that's also going to stretch tricep now, right? Because it's attached with here. So if I bring it from here to here,
so here is okay, just don't bring it up.
Right. So if you're, this is where you minimum, and then what you can do is when you get to the bottom a little bit here, but then bring it to here, and then go. Don't bring it from here and then go all the way up. When I get here, I'm a little further, you see, and then I'm up. You're here, and you're coming up. I go here, and then a little of that, and then I come, I stop. I don't bring all the momentum up. So you can get a little extra stretch in the long head. Right there. Because then it ensures that you're not going forward. You get full extension of your elbows, and you're still getting that stretch. Okay, the next thing, if we go to the mid-range exercise here, the close grip bench press, what is the best thing we can do here? What can we do that we can add more to this? Well, we want to know where we're pressing from. Jesse, come in here for a sec. So if we were going to press, if I was going to press Jesse and get him out of my face because I don't want to hear about his triceps anymore or how big they are, I would actually get in here and I would just naturally press in here. My hands are going to be pretty tight and I'm going to get in here. My elbow position is where it should be. That is the exact same principle that you want to apply to the bar. I see a lot of guys go to grab it and they're grabbing from here and they're trying to do close grip bench presses from here. It's such an awkward position. You want to have your hands and your elbows in the same alignment that it would be if you were trying to push somebody away from you. And I'm going to instruct Jinder here on how to do the same thing. You're going to be able to see him actually utilize this in action. You know what I mean? So it's in here. Just in your normal, you're going to say, hey, just push me. That's where you do it from. You do it right in there, right? So that's your natural tricep pushing position. You just don't want to force them in, you know? That's wherever it's natural. And last but not least, the dip. And again, we're using the dip here as our contracted position exercise, the one that's going to place the most tension in the contracted position. So we all know that that's going to come from having our elbows close to our sides in that dip and also being in an upright position. Because the more that we're leaning forward. The arms are coming out and away from the body, taking away some of that contraction on the long head of the triceps, and actually shifting more of the focus to the chest and shoulders. So we get in that upright position. But you know what? That's not the tip. That's not the advanced level tip here. The advanced level tip comes in how you're gripping the handles during the dip and what you do during the dip. So here what I instruct Jinder to do is stop focusing on squeezing so hard through the dip handles, which is really just unnecessarily directing force and tension up through the forearms and actually using more forearm gripping strength here as a focus. What we want is we want to direct as much tension as we can into the triceps, meaning get that out of the equation. So as he comes up, you're going to see me tell him to change and alter his grip to get into a loosened up hand position and also getting into wrist extension. Because we know, and you can try this for yourself right now, get into a tricep position, flex position, get your elbow straight with a flexed hand, right? Close your fist right here, and then contract as hard as you can, and now get into an extended wrist position. And you're going to feel you get a little bit more extension there, a little bit more of a strength of contraction on the triceps. Why is that? One has nothing to do with the other in terms of their connections of muscles. The triceps don't even get down to the wrist. The fact is that anatomically, neurologically, we're wired to have our strongest positioning is with our arm straightened out in front of us and our wrist into slight extension. If I had to press this bar right here, I'm going to press it like this. I'm not going to press it like this. Okay, I don't have as much tension and power here as I do when my wrist is in extension. So a component motion of as strong as of an upper limb as possible would be to have an extended wrist, not necessarily a flex one. So if we go and we release the hands, as you'll see me do with him, I'm also going to get that added benefit. So a few advanced tips here, right here implemented with Jinder. Can I get up and push like that?
Okay.
So I almost let go with my fingers.
Yeah.
So I can kind of feel like I'm pushing through lockout as opposed to like gripping too hard and trying to like lose a lot of my energy from my grip.
Yeah.
I almost let go of my grip. So get down. Gripping good here, but I want to get rid of the grip and push through my arm. Focus all my effort and contraction through my arm as opposed to gripping.
It's like a squeeze all the way to the back.
So there you have it, guys. There is your game plan. You have to do those 3 exercises. I don't care what your split is again. You're going to hit them in your training for your push, for your triceps, whatever you're doing. You want to make it for your upper body, whatever you're doing, make sure you get those 3 in and make sure you're doing about 2 or 3 sets of each one each time you train them. And I guarantee you, you're going to start to get bigger and better triceps, like me. The fact is, guys, try them out. I promise you it's going to work. Again, based in science, advanced training tips, and no matter what your ability level, I'm staking my reputation on this, guys. I promise you it's going to work. If you're looking for a step-by-step plan, it's not just focused on your triceps, but you're building your entire body from the ground up in an athletic way. That's what the ATHLEAN-X training systems are all about. Head over to ATHLEAN-X.com right now and look for those. And in the meantime, if you found this video helpful, leave your comments and thumbs up below. Let me know what else you want me to cover. I'll do my best to do that for you in the days and weeks ahead. All right, guys. See you soon.